Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast. Today, I have my friend, my ex-colleague and friend, nowadays, Zamira.
Hi
Zamira,
everyone.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Just coming here and support my podcast. Yeah, and I hope that you will not be shy and share your story. Yeah.
Thank you for inviting. Actually, I'm really very shy. I just wanted to really support you, support your YouTube channel. It's really interesting and interesting experience for me. And first time I'm on the podcast, and so let's see.
Yeah, it's a good experience for you too, yeah, to
Yes.
be in front of the phone and
Yeah, really.
say something, yeah. And I have a uh, 1,000 followers, and that is
Wow.
why, yeah, I think, yeah, it is a good achievement nowadays. And
Yeah, it's
yeah,
really nice.
yeah, a lot of people sometimes ask me a lot of questions about the guests, and that is why, yeah, be open-minded and try to be
Okay, I'll
honest
try.
with us.
I'll try.
Okay, let me some information about yourself. Yeah.
What can you
Okay.
tell?
Yes. Okay. It's Zamira came back to Kazakhstan approximately 1 month ago. Yeah, and she was in USA and. About 3 or 4 months, yeah.
Yes.
And I know that you have a lot of stories about the USA and how you live there. Uh, and why I said that, so we are ex colleagues, yeah. You worked in the Astana,
Yes.
yeah, and approximately 7 years,
6 years.
6 years, and you can just share about this experience too, yeah.
I can tell a little bit
Okay.
about myself.
Okay,
Yes,
of course.
I'm Zamira. I'm almost 30 years old.
Almost
Yeah,
after
I'm
1 week.
yes. After 1 week, I will be 30. I'm from Burabai. Now I live in Astana. I'm living in Astana like 13 years, maybe. Almost 7 years ago, me and Dinara met together in, I think, in Vlek.
Medicine.
Oh no, it was an open day.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Do you
During
remember?
we met in March during
Yeah.
the open day to Air Astana. We became group mates in Air Astana. So after that, I flew about 6 years in Air Astana,
Yeah.
and in May it was my last flight. My last flight was to Aktobe, and an interesting thing that my first flight was to Aktobe. Yes,
Really?
and the last one was also. And then in June, I flew I flew to USA just for the summer. We went there with my friend from the student times. We lived like 2 months in Florida. What else? So, then I lived about 2 months in Los Angeles. My brother lives there, and I lived at his apartments.
Okay, nice. It's a
Yes.
good support, I think. Yeah.
Yes, really.
From his side. And what about the working in the Air Astana? Yeah. What? How was it? Was it difficult for you to quit the company?
Okay, actually, I came to Air Astana. I never thought that I will be a cabin crew. I worked at the restaurant as a waitress during my student time, and it was March, and my colleague just asked me, to go with her to the open day and just to support her because I never thought about this work, or I never dreamed about it. And then at the open day, I came here. I even didn't had a makeup. Yeah, I just had a ponytail on my hair, and I looked around. There was a lot of beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Yes, and they
Very
were
high.
like, yeah, very high. They had a professional makeup, and I was a little bit shocked. And I felt so unconfident. And then I asked my friend, like, can you give me at least the lipstick, and there was a lot of parts of the interview. And step by step, I started to pass them. the interview parts, and at the end, before the final interview, I just opened the Google and just started to read what is it to be like a stewardess. I started, yes, I
Really?
just started to read about the Air Astana because
Wow.
I never was interested in it. Like,
Really?
yes,
Sometimes a lot of stories I heard that a lot of girls wanted to be flight
yes,
attendants, you know, yeah,
yes,
it is their dream.
yeah.
But you never thought about that, but
Yeah.
yeah, you passed the interview.
Yes, and the funny thing that my friend, she didn't pass it because, but it
She
was,
did.
yeah, it was her dream, and she didn't pass it. Maybe because I was like calm, and it wasn't very excited for me. I don't know. I passed it easily. So I'm a lucky girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are
Because
like this.
yes, because I really came to this company and just this time just changed my life.
Mm. What about your friends? She then tried to. Yeah.
No, she didn't try.
Why?
She had some problems, I think, with her
Health.
health. Yes, and that's why she didn't go
Okay.
again. Yes, and
Nice.
I
How was
really
it?
shocked
Yeah, to be
her.
how was it? Yeah, to be a flight attendant and to travel around the world and to meet a lot of people and.
It's amazing experience. This is that job. It opens your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Change your view to the world, and everything seems to you possible because,
Nice.
like, yes, some like many years ago, for me to fly to the States or somewhere,
yeah.
it was like possible, but after that job, it was like easily for me to fly somewhere or anything, like even any job I can, if I want, I can achieve it. I know it. Everything is possible after that job.
course.
Yes, because it changes your mind and people. Yes, there
Yeah,
are a lot of
colleagues.
a lot of amazing people, interesting. Their interests are different. Their minds are different. Like also, every day you meet new people, and really the people in the company are amazing. I miss all of you. If you are looking at me now, yes, the best thing in this company was people. Yeah, were people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and of course layovers.
Yeah.
The time when you can travel, see the world. A lot of funny stories happen there. So I love this time. That time, I miss it, but I quit because I feel like aviation is not the thing, the work, maybe what I want to do, like for through all my life or something like that. Yes, the 6 years was enough for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes, yeah, you know that flight attendants and the pilots have some trouble for about their health, yeah, because of they flew a lot.
Yes, yes. I can't tell that I had like a big troubles with my health, but maybe I had all the time I was very tired, tired, sleepy, because I'm a person that needs a timetable. Like I want to sleep at night. I want to wake up at one time. Yes, stability. And when I have a timetable, I'm more effective because that job has a good privilege that you don't work every day, and you have a lot of space, like a lot of spare time. But for me, it was ineffective. Yes, because I was all the time sleepy. I just wanted to lie
lose your
on bed.
inspiration
Yes.
to do something. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't want to do anything, just sleep and go for work and come back, something like that. And I don't know. Now I want something more. I'm looking for myself.
Yeah, it's a cool. It's a cool. It's a new new page in your
Yes.
book. Yeah, it's cool. And I know that in the Air Astana we had a very difficult, complicated schedule, and that is why sometimes people have some trouble with their sleep and dreams. Maybe.
Yes, I think it depends on the person, because we had a lot of girls who like has a
Used to,
family, yes, children, but they have time for the family, for the work, and for their hobbies or something like that. But I'm not that person.
Yeah. How do you think the company the company some limitation about the age of the flight attendant?
When you are in the company,
Yes.
there is no limitations.
And you can work,
you can work like till
the 63. Yeah.
63. And if you want to come to the company like a new worker, so it's like 32 maybe.
32?
I think for the girls.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think something like that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. But a lot of people after the Air Astana, after the aviation company, they cannot find a new workplace, and it's a big trouble. Yeah.
Yes, it's a big trouble for me also, because it's like Air Astana, it's like and the work of a cabin crew, it's like a so high bar that you cannot skip it. It's very hard to find a job that can skip it. I tried some places, but I didn't like it, and I'm sure that I'm not like office worker. It's not for me also. But I don't know what I want to do.
Maybe you should set up your own business. Huh?
Yes,
to be independent.
I want to. Yes, I want to work from home. Have a more free time. I don't know.
What about your major? Maybe you want to work with your according your diploma.
No, I don't know. I don't want. I'm a English teacher.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I have a second major is economics.
Oh.
And yeah, I don't like both of them.
Yeah, you should then you should set up your own business and to find out that things
I think so.
where you can be more successful. I think you can. I'm sure.
I hope.
Yeah, I'm sure. What about the experience in the USA? I know it's not the first time when you were in USA. I think.
Yeah, that was my childhood dream to fly to the States. Yes, and when I was a student, I flew there as a student with work and travel program for the summertime. Yes, for 3 months we went to the Wisconsin state and worked there as a cook helpers in the kitchen.
Nice.
With my friend. Yes, it was Mexican restaurant. We made some burritos, tacos, quesadillas. Yes.
Wow.
And I gained there like 10 kilos that summer.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
of the junk food? Because of junk food?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we worked in the kitchen, and there was Mexican cook. They were very kind to us, you know. And every morning we came to the work, and they were like, "What do you want for breakfast, señorita?"
Wow.
Yes, and it was for free.
Yeah,
That's why
nice.
we gained so many kilos.
And you improved your English, yeah?
That time, yes, I had a lot of practice in my English. Also, I learned Spanish that summer. Yeah, pretty good. But everything is because of the practice. Yeah. We worked in the kitchen, and there was like English-speaking area. Community. That's why I think it was good. And at the school time, at the students, when I was
you
at
are
the
young
and
full of energy.
That time I had a very good English. Maybe it was like advanced, but
Uh-huh.
now it's very low.
Yeah, because our environment in
Yeah.
Kazakhstan, yeah, we have only Kazakh and Russian used to speak, and that is why. But you have a good English, and
Thank
still,
you.
and I know that you have the good background, yeah, good foundation of
Mhm.
this level of the language, and that is
Mhm.
why. Yeah, you remember all of the words. Don't worry, and all of the rules too.
Thank you. Yeah, my weak
Uh-huh.
thing in English always was my vocabulary.
Oh.
Yeah, I am very lazy person,
Ah,
very lazy, and
really?
yeah, I never learn new words. And even at the university, my teacher always told me, "You know English perfectly, just learn vocabulary." I'm like, no, I don't want. And
But it's okay if you were in the USA twice and yeah, work there and speak there, and it's cool
yeah,
and more understandable.
they like speak like basic English.
Mm,
Oh,
mm-hmm,
the boom. They don't worry about it.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Yes.
what about the second time when you were there?
Second time, all I've been like first time I've been like 9 years ago in the
Uh-huh.
States. Yes, and second time last summer I decided to go because I had no job. Yes,
Oh,
after Erastana, I thought like before finding a new job, I should go there like for some months.
mm-hmm.
Um, what can I say? I don't know. That summer was very busy summer,
Mm-hmm.
full of stories, full of parties,
Wow.
full of work. Yes,
In LA.
mostly in Florida.
Oh, nice.
First day we flew to went to the New York.
Mm-hmm.
We've been there like 2 days with my friend, and then we fly to Florida. We lived in the small town, Destin. It's near the ocean, and I have a dream like to live near the ocean or the sea.
Wow.
Yes, and there my
Nice.
dream partly was came true. Yes,
Yeah.
so we worked there in the shop as a we worked there as a seller in a store.
Mhm.
It's like outlet with some stuff like souvenirs,
Oh, okay.
beach wears, t-shirts, some stuff like this.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like easy work actually.
Yeah,
But we
easy.
had
Mhm.
yes, it's not so hard, but we had a lot of working hours, and we worked from the morning till the night, midnight. Yes, a lot of working hours. That's
So
why
difficult.
it's difficult, but when you are paid very good, it's nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You can save the money. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
it's a very good experience, to live somewhere. Yeah, to meet foreigners and to. Did you experience some kind of the culture shock, maybe?
oh, I don't think so. I am very like a calm person, and
Yeah, you are so calm.
yeah, and I don't came very surprised like usually. I accept everything like calmly. So that's why I think it was normal for me. Oh, I had one day that I was a little bit shocked.
Uh-huh.
It was in Los Angeles, and there is a road called, I forgot the name. It's like famous road where poor people live.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah,
they
homeless.
homeless, and they people like they don't have their legs or
Oh,
arms.
really?
Yes, and that was very, I don't know. I even can't imagine that such kind of place exists in this world.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's like was another side of the America for me. I never thought it like this. Yes, I have seen a lot of homeless people in America before, and this time, but uh, this road I even can't imagine and can tell.
Really?
Yes, and it was very stressful to be there, and me and my friend we walked there like with Google Map, and we were waiting for at the bus stop for our bus, and we were very scary, and we saw like some Chinese couple. They were standing there, and we came to them and like standed near them, asked like why our bus is not coming, do you know, something like that. And the girl said to us like, don't stay here, like walk around from here, because it's very dangerous and it's not safety to be there.
Yeah, really.
It's very really scary.
What about
place.
your emotional exhaustion? Yeah. For example, I have a friend, you know, that she is in USA, in New York City, and she has some kind of the emotional exhaustion, yeah, in the city, in this that community, because she is used to live in only in hometown, for example, as a Kazakhstan, and then she all the time experience new emotions, and that she can cry, and all the time can to have some trouble, yeah, with the not with the people, but she's alone there, maybe that is why. uh, did you have some kind of experience there?
Yes, I did, but it was when I was in the Florida. There was interesting thing that me and my friend came to the Florida, and we rent a house, like not a house, a room in the house. And there in the room with us lived girls from Kazakhstan.
Oh,
Yes, from
really?
Shymkent. Yes, and they were like our age. They were also 28, 29. Yes, it was very lucky for us, because we like party together,
Yeah,
communicated
nice.
very well. Yes, and our how to say, we were very same, you know, like our interests were same,
Yeah,
and that's why it was very uh,
the same culture,
yeah,
yeah,
same culture.
some kind of the mindset, yeah,
Yes,
or
yes. And we became very good friends. We still chat with each other, talk with each other.
Nice.
Yes, that was lucky. And there, I never felt myself like lonely. I just maybe miss my family, something like that. But we were together, and always like after work we just drink tea, talk a little bit, something like that. Yes, always support together, each other. That's why I never felt lonely in Florida. But when I fly to Los Angeles, I really felt lonely when my friend came back to the Kazakhstan, because she had work in September. She's a teacher. Yes,
Nice.
that's why she came back in August, and I decided to stay because I didn't have work here. And I lived with my brother in his apartment. We usually went to the beach or some cafes and something like that. He usually wanted like he always invited me to somewhere. He wanted to show me some places or something like that. But he's my brother. He's a man, yeah, and I wanted to talk to the girls or something like that. Yeah, and I really felt lonely, and I started to miss very hardly my family. Yes, and I couldn't find a good job there. Maybe because of this, there was a lot of emotional, yes, like ups and downs.
It's like a
It's
lot of
hard.
things, a lot of things affect you. You have to
Yeah,
feel like
it's hard to change your place, like and abroad. You will never feel yourself like at your hometown. I think so. Maybe if you are there with your family or something like this after 2-3 years, yes, but at the beginning it's very hard, especially to the girls when they're alone, they don't have any support. It's really hard to be alone abroad.
yeah. I think it's a good opportunity to live there some periods, not to stay there, forever, for example. But yes, I have a dream, to visit again. I was there twice, but still I'm dreaming.
Which cities you have been to?
Yeah, in New York City.
Two times?
Yeah, two times New York City. It was a business trip, and that is why we had a short time to to visit a lot of places. And 3 days. It was the
Not
crazy
enough.
days. Yeah, busy, busy, and I tried to visit a lot of places, and I had a list. Yeah, and I checked all of this. My list. Yeah, to visit. The museums, the theaters. I watched the musical uh, and the people. That people, that society, I liked so much. Yeah, that time. Nowadays, because of I don't know, yes, because of social medias, I watched a lot of news, yeah, about the LA, for example, right now. Yes, some fires, yeah,
Mhm.
there in the forest, and that is why maybe sometimes I started thinking about uh, here, yeah, it's my hometown. It's a good, yeah,
Yes.
good. So for me, I feel myself very comfortable. Yeah, I have my friends here, my families, and my job, and it's not bad. Yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, at the same time, I started thinking that I need a new experience. Yeah, sometimes I feel myself like wow, yeah, what I should do here. Yeah, like you just go up to the ladder, and somewhere you stopped and you don't know what you should do, and you have some comfort zone, and that
Mhm.
is why go out the line, go out the barrier, go out from the comfort zone. You should just go somewhere, yeah, to live somewhere, maybe to meet a lot of people and learn new language, for example. And that is why I think, yeah, I should visit, yeah, USA
Yes,
again.
it's always a good idea. Why not? If you
Yeah,
want to, you should try.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
always just try. It's better than
Then
you do
yeah,
nothing and you
yeah,
don't change anything. Yes, it's better to try. And anyway, if you like it or not, I
yes,
don't know. Anyway, you will just have experience, and
yeah,
it's a really great experience.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I always remember that time, even if I had hard days. I always remember it as like like best summer of my life.
Uh,
Yes, and there always happens a lot of funny stories. You
yeah,
really meet a lot of people because they're all of them are very open,
yes.
and there are people from all over the world,
Hmm.
and they all are like interested like you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They want to meet new people, they want to do some stuff, and then that's why they're very open to the new meetings,
Yes,
something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
And you should go and try America. For me, America is my favorite country
Yeah.
after Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So, someone asked me this question. Yeah.
Hmm.
Before, and I said the same answer as you.
Mm.
Yeah. Because yeah, I know that USA has a lot of opportunities to
Mhm.
grow, and not everything is good. But in the Kazakhstan, we have the same problem, and that is why it's okay. Yeah. But next, my country is gonna be Korea, and you were, yeah,
Yeah.
there. Yeah, share us a little bit about the Korea. And then
Yeah.
nowadays, yeah, you watched a lot of dramas, yeah,
Yes.
as me, I love it.
Mhm.
And I know that the Korean has some contract with the Netflix. That is why
Mm.
the film industry is growing
Mm.
nowadays quickly in that country, and that is why yes, I have a plan to visit
Mhm.
the Korean, and I want to to meet the Korean people,
Mhm.
because in Dharam is all everything is perfect, and I want to just yeah, to watch how is the local people, yeah,
Mhm.
and to maybe to try their cuisines, and to visit a lot of places there, and it's gonna be the cool, I think, ideas and opportunities.
What time you want to visit Korea?
I'm gonna to the springtime, but I'm not
Mm.
sure. It's gonna be April,
Mhm.
because it's that time with sakura it's a bloom, and that is why I think, yeah, I will visit with my friend.
Yes, you should go like first of the Aprils,
Um,
like something first,
yeah.
2nd April, because
Mm,
I've been there like in the 12th of
mhm.
April, and it was at the
Finish.
beginning. Yes.
Beginning.
Oh no, no, no! It
It's
was
a
finishing.
finish.
Yes,
Ah.
and that's why I was like, oh no. So you should go like maybe in the end of March.
because of I have a business trip in the end of, at the end of the March, and that is why I cannot maybe take some vacation there. Maybe I'm not sure. Okay,
But
yeah, let's
anyway,
see.
yeah, I've been there a lot of times, maybe like 20.
Yeah. Thanks for thanks to the Air Astana. Yeah,
Yes,
that they
yes.
give the
For
a chance to.
yeah. My friend lives in Korea.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
that's why.
And if she's studying or she
No, she just went there to work. Then she
legally?
Huh?
Legally?
Yes, legally.
Legally.
And like you know, there is a program for Korean people. Like how to say?
She's a Korean?
Yeah.
A Kazakh Korean, yeah?
Yeah, something like that. You know?
Mixed Kazakh Korean.
Yes, and they has a like they can go to the Korea and work there
okay.
legally.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And she's living there about 6 years. She decided to stay here. She met a
Oh.
man. Yes, and
Oh,
soon she will get
really?
married.
She knows Korean.
Yes, she knows, and
Ah.
she doesn't know English, but she knows Korean.
Nice.
Yes, and she started there like in 1 year, maybe something like this. Yes, and she loves Korea from the childhood. She likes Korean food, their culture, doramas.
Yes.
And that's
Popular
why
nowadays.
she decided to stay there. I like it really. First time I've been there in January and I didn't like it at all.
It's cold. It was
It
cold.
was very cold, and it was so cold. And you know, like Korean people in the winter, they wear Korean girls like skirts, short skirts, and nothing like no underwear, just like underwear. And they wear slippers. Yes.
Why?
I don't know. And they don't get cold. And but they have a big like coats. Yeah. At the top. That's funny.
Maybe they are used to to have that such kind of the weather.
No, yes. And first time I didn't like it at all. I didn't like the food. I didn't like the country, anything, you know.
It was a wet weather.
No.
It is a dry.
I think it's like dry, yes. Very cold. Not like
because
so.
of wind, yeah. Because of wind.
Maybe. And then like after 3 years maybe I flew there second time. It was November or October. It was so warm there.
Autumn is warm.
Yes, and that time I really like it. I like the food and everything, and I fell in love with Korea. And all the time I fly there. Yeah, and after Air Astana, I always say that I miss 3 cities. It's Seoul, Istanbul, and Phuket.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's my 3 favorite destinations in Air Astana.
So nice.
It's like a different country. It's a country of couples. Yeah, they all everywhere they are with their couples.
Really?
Yeah, they have couple looks, and they're so me. You know?
It's you know their skin so smooth and
yes, I just wanted to say because I always buy there some cosmetics, and when the girls like tell you about the cosmetics and show you like this one is like this one like this, and you just look at their face and think how it's smooth, how it can be so perfect, you know.
And white.
And white, yes, really. And they all the time like they moisturize their face. They have like sprays with them, some creams, and they all the time smooth their face.
And they pay
a lot of attention
to their face and about their about their weight. It's very important. You should be so thin. Yeah.
And have you seen the funny video in Instagram that says
Korean woman? Yeah, she said.
No, she was Chinese.
Chinese?
Yes, like in my country you are fat, you are fat. Yes, like this. And I saw another funny video about the Korean girls, like no, not Korean girls, like girls who look doramas are more happy in their relationships than girls who love Turkish films.
Really?
Yeah, because in doramas, it's always like a man. He is real man. He always
Yeah,
protects his
rich
girl.
and
Yes,
yes,
he is always rich. Like he does sports, something like this. And Turkish films are always like the
dramas,
drama.
yeah. Tragedy and a lot of
Yeah,
dies and yeah, I know. It's like a
I think.
Sultan Suleiman,
Yeah,
like
yeah, I think it's true.
yeah. But I I cannot say like this, but I don't watch the Turkish series, TV series. For me, nowadays, I sometimes watch the Korean dramas because it like became so popular. Maybe that is why.
I really don't look like a lot of doramas also, because if I start one serials, so I can't stop. You know, like I can look at night, in the morning, in the evening, and all my time is like in this dorama. So that's why it's better for me not to start.
Yeah, sometimes you can give some kind of the ideas and information from the drums, and it's cool. For example, I'm not journalist, for example, but in that for example dramas, you can give some information how the journalists work in the company, for example, and how they work hard, for example, and work about the startups, for example. I didn't have some kind of the whole information about the startups. What is it, startups, and what I should to do some kind of the startup, for example. And I watched one dramas about the startups, and it was so cool. You know, it was the whole stories about the guys who is gonna to do some startup there, and it's more that it gives you a lot of information, knowledge, about that spheres, and that is why I thought, okay, it's not only the entertainment, that you watched and it is funny. It gave sometimes good ideas
And motivation.
and motivation, yeah, motivation about how you look like, for example, and to care about yourself, and maybe sometimes to have some dream, to meet the good guy, for example, that you can have the perfect life, for example,
Yeah, and I like in this doramas that they are very stylish. And I love the movies where people are very stylish. Like, I like this beautiful picture.
Yeah. And how do you think about the K dramas? I think it's sometimes it's exaggerated, about the giving some romantics, perfect happy ends, for example. Sometimes I scare about that, and I all the time repeat my nephews that it is not now you should
It's
watch.
just a movie.
It really it's just a movie, and sometimes it's some creation, of the director, and that is why. What about our countries? And nowadays in our country we have a lot of musicians, a lot of artists, who just paint great Kazakh culture pictures, and nowadays our country is growing, and I can't totally say it like that. And nowadays I love the our songs. In my playlist you can just notice a lot of Kazakh musics, and I love it. It can just motivate me to give some inspiration, to sometimes my energy grows, because of this our songs, and it's a cool.
Yes.
And the national clothes too, for example. Nowadays a lot of people wear like a cardigan, that it's Kazakh with
Kazakh
the
ornament.
ornaments, and that is why I think that wow, it's so cool,
Yes.
I like it so much, and I try to agitate it, to not only okay, okay, it's cool that we can try to agitate, but we should maybe make up something too, yeah, from
Mm.
ourselves, and it's, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I really agree with you, and I'm in love with my country. No, really, I'm in love with our food. I'm in love with our songs,
Yeah.
and even not a new like
Mhm.
singers. I love the old songs.
Yeah.
And it really touches my
Mm,
feelings, my soul. Yeah, I
nice.
really, yes, love to listen it. And I always say that yes, there is a lot of bad things that happening in our country,
Yeah.
but nothing is better like
Yeah.
uh, than your hometown. I think so.
Hmm.
Home
Hmm.
place, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And when sometimes I have some free time, I watch
Mm-hmm.
some podcasts for
Mm-hmm.
like Zamondas, like
Mm-hmm.
Dubsuz, or we have a Jitil podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Jitil podcast,
I haven't
that
heard it.
it's in English. Yeah, two guys
Oh.
lead that podcast, and
Mm.
with the foreigners in our
Mm.
country. And when I watch it, and I watched a lot of young people who tries really to achieve something, yeah,
Mhm.
to work hard, and they really developed some their knowledge,
Mhm.
yeah, and I love it that nowadays young generation is they are so smart, they
Mhm.
are so perspective,
Mhm.
and that is why I think that okay, yeah, yeah, I can get a lot of energy from it, and I tell myself that I should, yeah, to be one of them, yeah, we
Yes.
should grow, and it's cool, very cool. And I love the Zamandas, yeah, and the Jetel podcast, because there are a lot of good information, and their English so perfect, and
Mm.
they studied abroad, and that is why, yeah, they have so fluent English, and yeah,
That's
without
cool.
mistakes, yeah. And I all the time I can say that okay, yeah, I should grow, yeah, I should improve, and I should, because you can never be perfect, and
Mhm.
that is why we are developing all the time.
Yeah, I agree with you. And yes, they have a perfect English, but I want to say that when we just met,
Uh-huh.
and when we had
Interview.
no interview,
Yeah.
yes, and when we had studies, when we were
Yeah.
just preparing for the work, your English, you always told me like everybody knows English so well, but every one of us were was
What?
from the we were like interpreters or English teachers,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
normal for us to know English, yes. And you were Yurist, no?
Yes, I'm like a low. I watch.
Yeah,
I studied in the low.
yeah,
Yes.
and that's why it's okay that your English was not so good, yes.
Yeah,
But
it was
now,
bad. It was
yeah,
bad.
yeah, and I remember you went to the English classes,
Uh-huh.
and now your English is like perfect. It's
Ah,
really perfect,
no.
and I'm so proud of you that
Yeah,
you are
thank
never
you.
stop, like,
Yeah.
and you are. Even if it's small steps,
Mhm.
anyway it's
Yeah.
steps, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and you are talking about this podcast, and also you are starting this podcast, and
Yeah.
you are coming like moving
Yeah.
like step by step, and it's better than doing nothing, or like waiting when you will be perfect and to
Yeah.
start, yes. At
When
this time.
yeah, when we work together in Erastana, that I experienced very, very great pressure. Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah, I had a very low English,
Mm-hmm.
and because of our study was in English, and
Yes.
that is why it was a very difficult. And everyone around me knows English, and
Yes.
how is it impossible? I really thought about myself, so I all the time judge myself why
Mm.
I don't know English, and for me it was very hard. And when, yeah, we passed all of the exam, and we passed all of that period, and started fly, and we had foreigners there,
Mm.
yeah, pilots, and all the time I had a high pressure to speak with them, yeah, and I didn't know when, yeah, I just to overcome, or when I overcome this barrier for myself.
Mm.
Yeah, and all the time I judge myself. During the 3 years, during the 3 years, I was a very strict with myself, very tough. And then nowadays, nobody requests me to know English, and I just feel myself free and to practice it free, and to do for myself, and then you can get some kind of the results.
Yes.
And that is why thank you. It was a great school for me, Astana. It was a great school, and
Yes.
nowadays, everywhere. For example, if you want to get some job, from the Emirates, if you have some experience in Air Astana, they invite you
Yes.
to join, and because it is they value our experience in Air Astana, and it's so cool.
Yes. Even it doesn't depend, like if you want to work as a cabin crew in other company. Even when I was looking for job, and then I told about my last experience, like I worked in the Air Astana, everybody was like, wow, why this job or something like that.
Really?
Yes, and everybody is sure that Air Astana girls are really good workers. They're very responsible. They can speak with people, they can contact with people, they can solve some problems, and that's why they want us to take to the work, because I was looking for some works like administrator or manager, something like this. And they were very
appreciated.
they appreciated, and they were would be happy to invite me to their job, but I don't know. I didn't like it.
You didn't. Maybe you are tired. To fly.
Maybe I don't.
Okay. Can you share with your plan for future?
Yeah, it's the hardest question for me now, because I don't know. I'm really like lost.
No, you don't lost. Maybe you should take some time, to think about that.
Yes, I'm thinking. I'm trying. I don't know actually what I want to do.
That's a 30 age. It is the you finished first step. First part
decade.
of your life. Okay, like a decade.
Yes.
And then after 1 week, you will start a new page and a new periods for yourself, and you should know that everything is good for you, and don't worry about that, and pass your birthday with the good emotions and with the good mood, and I will be there.
Well, very hard.
And then you will decide, and don't worry about that. Take a time.
No, I'm not worrying.
Do some meditation and go to the dates, maybe.
Yeah, but it's from the one side it's really very exciting, and from one side it's very scaring, like my future. But I'm ready for everything. I'm trying, I'm looking. It's okay.
After some kind of such kind of the period, will come something new.
I'm sure.
Something good, and that is why don't worry about that. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I know that you will achieve a lot of things in your life, what you want. And let's give yourself to around with the good people, and with the good friends, and all the time, be happy, smile,
you.
and be positive, and because we are living in the good time, with the good, where a lot of opportunities to do something new.
It's true.
And that is why thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting, and I wish you I want next time when I come to your podcast, you will have like 1 million followers. And there will be some studio and professional studio, something
why
like
not?
that. So yes,
so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for your attention. Please follow us, leave your comments, and like this video. And the Instagram of our guest will be in the description. Please Yeah, follow her. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.